All right, man. What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV in the building, and yeah, appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And final thoughts: Shawn Porter, Errol Spence, and I'll talk about a couple fights on the card as well. But let's get into it, man. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video, man. But yeah, let's tap in and let's talk. Let's talk about Shawn and Errol. And give me 1 minute. Yeah, let's talk about Shawn and Errol Spence. It's tomorrow. Y'all know how we do the final thoughts. If you don't know, it's a reaction to the weigh-in and then our final 2 cents on the fight. And actually, we got a good fight on our hand here. Uh, I don't know if it's a 50-50, but Dr. Blick salute. I think it's a solid fight. I think it's respectable. I would say I favor maybe Errol Spence more 60-40 or 65-35, something like that. But shout out to Shawn, Samuel, D. Jackson, J Dub, everybody else that's in here, man. And I say it's my 60-40 type of fight. Um, it's a good fight. Obviously, you talking about the weigh in. Both guys look like they good. Nobody looks super drained. Obviously, they also look a little hungry in the face sunken in a little bit. That's boxers. Both of these dudes should be fighting at a weight class above 147. Most people think, but hey, they can make 147. There's no debate. Errol looks solid. He feel confident. Shawn looks solid. He looked confident. Kenny Porter tried to shake Errol Spence's hand at the weigh-in. Errol said no. And it's been a lot of trash talk around the fight. Wish you can go out here for the fight. I was gonna go. I ain't feel. I don't just want to waste my money. You know what I'm saying? I want to. The next fight I legit go to. I want it to be a big fight. To be honest, it's always nice going out to LA though. That is true. But I just tired of giving dudes my money. But I bought my ticket for the movie theater for Errol Spence and Shawn Porter, and that motherfucker almost sold out already. So I think it's like maybe 4 or 5 more seats left. So I'm glad I got it when I got it. But yeah, Errol Spence team is hold on. Errol Spence team is very very confident. Derek James is very vocal. Errol is very vocal. They feel confident in their preparation for this fight. Um, it came to the point where uh, Derek James did a Suge Knight and said, you tired of your daddy treating you like shit, and you a human being, and you ain't getting treated right. Why don't you come over and train with me? And Kenny Porter, according to Stevie Kim, came out and said that Kenny Porter checked him, and that's hey, Kenny Porter ain't no hoe. Y'all gonna stop treating Kenny like a hoe, cause Kenny is running up on niggas. He ran up on Fred. He ran up on Derek James. At the end of the day, Kenny Porter is a man. You know what I'm saying? Kenny Porter is a man. That's what y'all gotta understand. He might be in a control freak, but he is a man, and he's not going to take. He's not going to. Oh, he said it's a video. I didn't see it, but he's not going to tolerate no disrespect from nobody. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if confidence speaks levels about this fight, Errol Spence and Derek James are supremely confident in their preparation and in Errol Spence's ability to beat Shawn Porter. It don't even look like they expect to receive a scratch in this fight from Shawn Porter. But Shawn Porter, he was smiling at the weigh-in. The crazy hair. He looked like Shawn Porter, but I heard that he didn't want to fight. Even Errol Spence, it was told to me, Errol Spence said you didn't want to fight. You was forced into the fight, and you had to take the fight. So that bothers me. You know what I'm saying? When a fighter don't want to fight somebody and they forced to take a fight, that bothers me. Boxing is a they say, oh, no boxer is afraid. Yes, they are. These of course it's tickets left. That no boxing event has ever sold out the Staples Center. You know what I'm saying? Not the capacity. The For a boxing event, Margarito, a non-basketball event, I think Margarito and Shane Mosley hold the record for most capacity, for highest capacity. So it's gonna be. It's no way they selling out this fight. That's the stupidest shit you can think. Neither one of them from California. Neither one of them Latino. Dude, there's no way they selling the Staples Center out. You know what I'm saying? Tickets will have to be average 30, 35, $40 for them to sell it out. You know what I'm saying? He said, Jonathan Smith said Barry Hunter broke it up. Yeah, Derrick James is doing too much, bro. At the end of the day, somebody must have told Derrick James he got to start, help promote Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? And he just did too much, dog. Like, end of the day, you don't talk about another man's bond with his son. You know what I'm saying? He crossed the line. Kenny Porter should have threw a couple piss on that nigga. I ain't feeling Derrick James. He talking all this shit, but what is he proving as a coach? He's proving nothing. He lost 2 championship level fights. And I don't want to make it about him, but it's going to get there. He said Derrick James. Of course he wasn't backing down. Is he supposed to be like, oh, no, man, I didn't mean to say that. No, he a man too. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, let's keep it real. What has he really accomplished as a coach? He lost a championship fight with Rob Brandt. It wasn't a championship fight. He lost a World Boxing Super Series fight with Rob Brandt. He lost a championship level fight with Jamel Charlo. They almost lost the first championship fight he had with Jamel Charlo versus John Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So really, when you talk about it, like, he ain't really tested as a coach. You want to talk about the breakdown, the experience, all the experience is on Shawn Porter's side. That's a fact. All the experience is on Shawn Porter's side. No, I didn't watch Danny Du Bois today. I seen somebody streaming. I didn't watch it. I didn't know who he was fighting. But shout out to Ricky E. Yeah, I seen Douglas. Dundas Douglas. Yeah, I seen that. They got into it. And Benavidez's team had to break it up because that's their money. Yo, but really, when you look at it, what has Derrick James really done? Nothing. Nothing. Trey salute. Lather salute. Saturday Fish 101. What has he really accomplished? Nothing. At the end of the day, he got 2 world champions, Jamel Charlo and Errol Spence. But at the end of the day, people say the Charco brothers ain't fought nobody. And people like me say Errol Spence ain't really fought nobody. So Derrick James is building his resume right along with Errol Spence. He goes as far as Errol Spence go. You know what I'm saying? The reason he got the job with Jamel Charlo is because Errol Spence. So all the experience, Barry Hunter, he had world champions. He had Anthony, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know who else he had, but I know, Lamont. He had Lamont Peterson. Kenny Porter, they've been champion 2 times in a row. He had Shawn. Kenny Porter trained Henry Lundy, and I can't remember just how many times Barry Hunter worked the corner. He worked with Adrian Broner, getting him prepared. He worked, believe he worked with Robbie Easter Jr. and he might have been part of Jamil Herring camp at some point in time. So at the end of the day, all the experience is in their corner. Really, can you tell me where the fuck Derrick James came from? Nobody can tell me that. Derrick James, he got Rob Brandt coming out the amateurs. He got Errol Spence coming out the amateurs. Nobody can tell me where did Derrick James come from. Nobody can tell me Derrick James, he made an adjustment in championship level fight. He's a fighter, so is Bomac. He can tell you how to get, but he was a club fighter. So it's a lot of questions to be answered, and can Shawn Porter be the fighter to answer them questions is the major question. It's kind of hard to believe in Shawn Porter. People want Shawn Porter to win, for whatever reason it may be. But it's hard to see a way Shawn could win the fight because he just wasn't confident in taking the fight. He was forced into the fight. He didn't want to fight him. It's hard to believe Shawn Porter, a guy that didn't want to fight Errol Spence. I don't see him as invincible. I don't want to fight Errol Spence. He came to Vegas and I set up a basketball game for him. That he didn't want his title back. It's hard to forget that. Errol Spence senses he smells the fear off Shawn Porter. You know what I'm saying? He smells the fear off Shawn Porter. At the end of the day, will he go in there and be reckless with Shawn Porter? No, he wasn't reckless with Ocampo. He wasn't reckless with Mikey Garcia. He ain't a reckless fighter. Errol Spence is gonna go in there and do what he needs to do. And for Shawn Porter, he may very well come out like Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns came out guns a blazing on Marvin Hagler. But should be a good fight. I mean, Errol make mistakes, Shawn make mistakes. Shawn Smothers work a lot. It's gonna be a fight of ranges. Um, Earl gonna try to keep Shawn on the outside and pick him off with straight punches. Keith Thurman picked him off with hooks, and he hit Shawn with some big hooks, and Shawn didn't waver. Kell Brook kept him at bay with a 1-2. I don't believe he hurt Shawn Porter, but I believe he was making Shawn Porter feel his punches. So Errol Spence is gonna kind of follow the Kell Brook formula, but I think he's gonna try to be more aggressive with Shawn Porter with his approach. He gonna try to hit him with the 1-2. He gonna try to keep Shawn Porter on the end of his punches, but it's gonna be funny when you see if Shawn can get on inside of his gets inside of Errol Spence punches, and he's able to work on the inside. I don't know how good of an inside fighter Errol Spence is. I seen versus Kell Brook, him and Kell was doing a lot of holding, but if Shawn Porter can work his way on the inside, it should be interesting. But I believe Shawn can get on the inside. I don't think I don't think Errol Spence is I don't see Errol Spence as the I see him can do what Kell Brook can do, but I don't see what he can do. I don't think he'll do what Keith Thurman did. You know what I'm saying? So salute. I don't think he could do what Keith Thurman did. And what Keith Thurman did was he did a lot of boxing movement. Keith Thurman's feet is better than Errol Spence. Keith Thurman is a better back foot boxer than Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence don't be on his toes like Keith Thurman. Errol Spence does a lot of. He not really on the toe fighter. Errol Spence is a guy that's on flat on his foot. He flat on his feet. So I think it'll be more of an opportunity for Shawn to come in on Errol Spence, but it's gonna be a tough fight. It depends on what Kenny draw up, what Barry draw up. But at the end of the day, Shawn Porter he got to close the gap, and Mikey did counter Errol Spence jab, and what that fanboy was saying, what Shawn Porter fan or Deontay Wilder fan was saying was true. You know what I'm saying? What he said was true. Is that Errol Spence get lazy with the jab? He do. Mikey Garcia landed a couple left hooks on Errol Spence. He was countering them, but Mikey just couldn't. He didn't have enough length or speed. So it'll be interesting to see what Shawn Porter can do. But it's going to have to. He got to be better than he was. He got to be the Shawn Porter that fought Keith Thurman. And a lot of people in the media is already labeling Errol Spence great, which I don't see. I mean, how do you get a great label without doing great things? Does he have great potential? Yes. At the end of the day, does he have but great? I don't see that. He said if Shawn can't take away the jab, it's over. Yeah. It's fact. Mario Marion. He gotta somehow take away that jab. And it'll be interesting to see how there's ways you can take away the jab. You can counter it. You can jab with the jabber. And I think Kenny Porter also hinted that they out jab Danny Garcia. They out jab Keith Thurman. They usually out jab their opponent. So I think they're going to use the jab to take away the jab. And if they can take away that jab, I think they'll have some success. Or you don't necessarily have to take away the jab, United Soto Nation. They don't have to salute. They don't have to necessarily take away the jab. You just got to counter it. Make them reluctant. If he come over the top with his left hook over Errol Spence jab, it should be interesting. You know what I'm saying? And he can do that. You know what I'm saying? He can come over the top with his hook. Mikey Garcia tried it, but Earl said he the faster fighter. I don't see him being fast. He could be faster. I know he don't have faster feet. He could be faster. I think Shawn is faster and more athletic, but it's just hard to get past Shawn. Don't want to fight. What's going on? 8141. Shawn need to split Earl jab. He can split it. He can come over the top. He can jab with him. There's a number of ways to beat Errol Spence. Isn't unbeatable. He's not he's not indestructible. You know what I'm saying? People forgetting Kell Brook was beating him. Kell Brook was up. I think whoever was scoring the fight on Sky, Kell Brook was up by 3 points. Kell Brook just slowed down. Errol Spence stepped it up. Errol Spence started clocking his eye, and then the fight changed, and Errol Spence stepped up the pace and his body shots, and then you know Kell Brook couldn't fight at that pace. That's it. That's what happened with Kell Brook and Shawn Porter. Kell Brook let Shawn Porter fought at Kell Brook pace. He got picked off coming in. You know what I'm saying? People got this facade that Errol Spence is indestructible. I don't see this great fighter people speaking on. I'm sorry. When I watch the film, he's very beatable. I'm very confident in like Crawford beating him. I'm not confident in him going up beating J Rock or Tony Harrison or I was confident he could beat Jared Hurd because Jared Hurd is an Everlast back. I was very confident because his body work would have done well versus Jared Hurd. When people talk about Errol Spence moving up fight Canelo, I just don't see the comparison. That's an ass whooping waiting to happen. I don't see that. I think Canelo easily beats him. And what's so funny about it is a lot of motherfuckers say things on YouTube, but then when you get behind the scenes or y'all have a phone conversation, they scared to speak their opinion. That's why I don't fuck with a lot of niggas no more. Any nigga that ain't 100, on the phone or behind the scenes and they ain't 100 on the screen, I can't fuck with it. No, I ain't check it out yet, bro. I ain't really had no time, but I'll check it out. But them niggas ain't 100. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see no way he could beat Canelo Alvarez. I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? People say, oh, he's bigger than if he was bigger than Canelo, his ass would be at 160. You know what I'm saying? If he was a 160 pounder, he'd be at 160. If he was a 160 pounder, he'd at least be at 154. Other than Bud at this division, nobody. Maybe Manny Pacquiao. I just don't believe that Errol Spence is gonna destroy Manny Pacquiao like they say he will. I'm sorry. Maybe after Saturday I'll believe it. You know what I'm saying? Saturday gonna tell me a lot about Errol Spence. He may win in the blowout. He may blow Shawn out. But I think Crawford and Manny Pacquiao is the only two I can see. I mean, you have to wait to see what Jaron Ennis become. You have to wait for Regis and Josh Taylor to fight. Devin Haney is years away. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, Canelo. If you're just talking about if niggas really want to get greasy about it, and I get back to talking Shawn, I don't think Manny Pacquiao dies. Shit. Did Mikey Garcia die? That's all I'm asking. Did Mikey Garcia die? People will bring up, oh, Bud went 12 with Benavidez or they bring up all types of shit. But at the end of the day, the elephant in the room, if Mikey Garcia can go 12 rounds with fucking Errol Spence, why the fuck Manny Pacquiao can't? Mikey Garcia, what I seen at 47, he not nowhere near as good as Manny Pacquiao. He ain't nowhere near. That Pacquiao that fought Keith Thurman, even the Pacquiao that fought Adrian Broner, that nigga ain't nowhere near that. I'm dead ass serious, dog. So at the end of the day, you tell why did Mikey Garcia die? Why didn't Romeo Must die? Why did Mikey Garcia die? That's what I want to know. Huh? Why did Mikey Garcia die? Tell me that. Why did Mikey Garcia die? Tell me. I'm just interested to know that. Why did Mikey Garcia die? Mikey was in the high. I ain't trying to hear that, motherfucker. When it came to motherfucking Mike Tyson in his prime, you could be in the high guard, you could be in the Philly shell, the shoulder roll, you could be in the crossface, you could be Roy Jones. It didn't fucking matter. Julian Jackson, you could be in the high guard, you could be in the shoulder whirl, you could be in the slip. I'm not trying to hear that. He just survived. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Wasn't no surviving versus no fucking Joe Frazier in his prime. Wasn't too many niggas that survived. Wasn't no fucking cruiserweight about to move up and and fucking knock out and fucking survive with no fucking Joe Frazier. None. I ain't trying to hear that. Them fucking excuses. I ain't trying to hear that shit. He was in the high guard. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Stop it. You said he's this powerful puncher? Cool man said, man. I ain't cheating. Who else you want to talk about? Who else was a puncher? I'm trying to think throughout history. I said Julian Jackson. You don't know surviving with no fucking Julian Jackson. Either you was gonna knock his ass out or he was gonna knock you out. No, I'm not trying to hear that shit. You probably say, oh, Roberto Duran. That motherfucker was walking around at 180 at lightweight, bruh. Shane Mosley was another motherfucker. Some niggas just special. Mikey Garcia ain't Shane. He ain't Pernell. He ain't fucking Chavez. He ain't Duran. He ain't them niggas. He ain't them niggas, man. Errol Spence was trying. He was Thomas the Little Train that could. Cornelius. He was trying. He was trying to knock Mikey out in the 9th and the 12th round. I watched it. I just watched the 12th round. He was trying. And that's just what it is. You got to call a spade a spade. The narrative, oh, Pacquiao, man, what I seen from Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman, man, come on. That's a competitive fight. That's a very, very competitive fight, man. You know, what I seen with him versus Mikey Garcia, that's competitive, bro. That's competitive. That ain't no bullshit. He may end up knocking Manny Pacquiao out. But let's not act like we ever seen somebody get in there and steamroll Manny Pacquiao. Marquez was getting fucking cooked. No, the 12th round, he tried to knock him out, nigga. The 12th round, Derrick James said knock him out. This nigga was in there. He was the nigga that was swimming. I just watched it. Go watch 12th round, Mike. It's on YouTube. 12th round, Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence. He tried to knock. He couldn't. Ain't nobody just went in there and steamrolled no Manny Pacquiao. Even Jeff Horn had to get baptized. Renardo. Even with salute. Juan Denny, salute. Brian Francis, salute. Even motherfucking what I just say? Kobe 2K fit. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, Marquez was getting baptized. I said somebody else was getting baptized too. Jeff Horn. Even Jeff Horn, man. I'm not sure the majority of the welterweights would have went through what Jeff Horn went. What was it, the 9th round when Manny Pacquiao cooked his ass? Come on, y'all just saying, oh, Earl would have took that pump. Bullshit. Until proven otherwise. He almost killed Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn just got a fucking jaw. He just had determination. He just had determination. People just say, oh, nigga, I ain't seen nothing that tell me that, oh, Pacquiao would die in that fight. I ain't seen it. I think it's competitive. The Keith Thurman version, that's competitive. That's adequate competition. People just want to write off the Mikey Garcia fight. Errol Spence ain't selling out. He not. Errol Spence is not a guy that's going to walk you down like Tank and take you out. And I know Tank walking down bums. But when Tank feel like he can walk you down and take you out, Tank will walk you down and take you out. Errol Spence, he not about to walk you down and take you out. Only when you hurt. Only when you hurt, Errol Spence will go for the kill. But Errol Spence he play that shit safe. Errol Spence don't get it twisted. He an offensive fighter, But Earl Spence is a safety first motherfucker. Earl Spence ain't really selling out for no knockout. He ain't. Yes, it was a 12th round, man. How you gonna tell me, bro? Go watch. The 12th round, the nigga say, oh, Derrick James just told him to go for the knockout. Oh, he trying to get the knockout. He couldn't get the knockout. Stop making excuses, dude. He didn't knock out a lightweight. He did not got a lightweight. There's no way you can just twist that. A dude came up 2 weight classes. Earl Spence had what? A 5.5 inch reach advantage? A 4-inch height advantage? These facts. Mikey Garcia ain't no pressure fighter. Mikey Garcia ain't no Floyd Mayweather from the outside. He ain't no Shane Mosley. He ain't no Roberto Duran, no Chavez. Come on, man. Yeah, I would say Manny Pacquiao need to retire. Definitely. But at the end of the day, you tell me somebody, even if Shawn Porter wins, even if Shawn Porter lose, Manny Pacquiao still better than Shawn Porter right now. The one versus Keith Thurman. He's still better than Shawn Porter. He said Tank walk down bums though. But Tank will walk you down regardless. Pedraza, he walked Pedraza down. Tank will walk you down. Errol Spence ain't walking no. Errol Spence gonna walk you down when he know you out. Errol Spence should have been walked down Mikey Garcia. And what's so funny, I was watching the John David Jackson video. He said, I just think he just followed the instructions of his coach. No, the fucking coach told him to go get the fucking knockout in the 12th round. He couldn't get it. Why? He promised a knockout Saturday. If he don't get it, I don't want to hear excuses. If he get it, we give him credit. But if he don't get the knockout Saturday, I don't want to hear excuses. Oh, Shawn ran or Shawn did this. Nigga, Deontay Wilder got what? What does Deontay Wilder got? A 90% knockout ratio? Hold on. That's crazy. Hold on, let me see what Deontay Wilder got. Hold on. Let me see his box rate. Deontay Wilder got a 95.24% knockout ratio. Come on, so niggas ain't going the distance with no fucking Wilder for real. He ain't going the distance with no Wilder. Ain't nobody going the distance with no Wilder, man. Come on. Nobody. No matter what style you bring it to the fucking table. Ain't nobody going distance with Wilder. Nobody. Spence ain't got enough one punch power. My point exactly. Watch. He said, I'm going to get the knockout. I'm going to break his wheel. I'm going to do all this. We going to see. He also dared to be great. Talking about Mikey. Yeah, that motherfucker dared for a check. He dared for a check. But Shawn Porter, he got to, it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting. When the lights come on and the sweat get to flying and the punches get exchanged, you don't think about nothing else but really winning or surviving. So we'll see. The only way Spence stops Porter is through accumulation. Yeah, it'd be accumulation. So is David Benavidez. David Benavidez ain't no one punch guy. Ernie Saver was said to be the strongest power puncher in heavyweight history. He got outboxed plenty of times. Yeah. David Tua too. He was a good puncher. He got outboxed. It happens. Personally, I don't care how Spence, unless he's fighting Bud. I don't care how Bud. Yeah, I heard somebody told me he said 2021. But for Errol Spence, straight punches. Shawn Porter fought Danny Garcia. He threw some straight punches, but Danny Garcia He known for his left hook. He known for his right hand. I watched that a minute ago. He touched Porter on the inside coming in, but that was in close corners. You know what I'm saying? Usually when you close and Porter coming in, a lot of times it's the looping shots that get you. You know what I'm saying? If Porter able to get on the inside, we're gonna see if Errol Spence could shorten his shots up and he can get leverage on his shots if Porter able to push him back. But if he able to keep, like, Errol Spence remind me of Kovalev. Kovalev is a good puncher when he keep you at the end of his punches. If you able to get on the inside of Kovalev length and you able to work Kovalev he don't get no leverage and he ain't got no steam on his punches once you get inside his length. You know what I'm saying? He not a good inside fighter. So if Shawn Porter can find a way to get on the inside of Errol Spence punches, people say, well, Kell Brook was able to do it. Errol should be able to do it. Yeah, true. But then again, we gonna see the evolution of Shawn Porter. If Shawn Porter truly improved, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna show Saturday night. If Shawn Porter hasn't progressed, then Shawn Porter gonna face the same fate he did versus Errol Spence. But also something that Kell Brook did as well too, that I don't know if Errol Spence has, they have trained to do so, is once Shawn Porter got on the inside, Kell Brook was able to bear hug him. You know, Kell Brook was able to grab him under his arms and he held him. Now everybody can't hold. People talking about, oh, in the Queensberry rule book, holding is prohibited. Everybody can't hold. We seen it with Ricky Hatton and Floyd Mayweather. Ricky Hatton couldn't hold. We seen it with Andre Ward and Kessler. He couldn't fight on the inside. We seen it versus Carl Froch a little bit. He kind of got his way. But with a lot of guys, Andre Ward was able to hold. Floyd Mayweather was able to work and hold. A lot of guys can't hold. He said the boys first round K. That's why I didn't even watch it. I didn't even know who the dude is. You know? Hold on real quick. Yeah, my bad. My internet provider calling, with my cable provider calling real quick. So give me 1 second. But I got some news about Errol Spence and Shawn Porter ticket sales that came in. It's a rumor. So when I get that, when I come back, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, man, it's taking shit longer than I thought, bro. I'm about to end this, man, but I'm gonna try to hold on one more second. So give me a minute, y'all. I'm gonna try to hold on, bro. Man, hold on. All right, today pick up. I'm gonna just have to try to wing it, man. My bad, man. It's just I'm on the phone with Comcast. I guess my fucking promotion up or whatever, and it added some more shit. I don't even handle the Comcast bill, but um, that's my girl fucking thing. They want cable. But other than that, man, I got some news about Errol Spence ticket sales. So if y'all hold on for a second, I'll get to the news. But other than that, yeah, we don't have Benavidez that's beating Darrell. He a 10-1 favorite. All right, Mr. Hold on. God damn, man. Shit. Called the wrong motherfucking number. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I was watching Dwyer. They said Benavidez is a 10-1 favor. So yeah, man. My Comcast promotion was up. My girl. Shit, I'm talking and the motherfucker ain't doing nothing. But yeah, my bad. Like I said, I had to update my cable provider and shit like that. I had to update that shit. Usually my girl they handle the cable shit. I don't watch cable. I watch football and maybe Undisputed. That's it. But every now and again I watch a movie. But I'm more of a Netflix Fire Stick type of dude. Like I said I was binge watching Breaking Bad and Snowfall. That's what I'm doing right now. Breaking Bad movie come out next month. The Joker come out next month. Zombieland Double Tap come out next month. So I'll be at the movies. Like I said, I got my Errol Spence and Shawn Porter ticket for the movies tomorrow. So I'll be checking out the movies. But I heard, according to T Street, I heard that he said on social media that them tickets ain't doing too good. Somebody just sent it to me. And I figured it wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I believe what he's saying. And he said that got some friends in the business. Spence Porter tickets not doing well, up to 5,000 comp tickets so far. So they've given away 5,000 tickets for Spence and Porter, according to T Street. So they giving away 5,000 tickets, and I can believe it. You know what I'm saying? That's tough. That's a tough region for two black fighters to pull. So at the end of the day, they comp 5,000 tickets. That's a lot of tickets to be comped, and that's still counting. At the end of the day, I don't believe they opened up the upper bowl. I think right now they written the mid bowl to the low bowl, but it definitely won't be a sellout. You know what I'm saying? It definitely won't be a sellout. Shawn Porter ain't no ticket puller. Errol Spence is not from California. He not Hispanic. Mexican fans may like him, but he not Mikey Garcia. So it's been a tough ticket sale out there for them. And I talked to somebody out there yesterday. I'm not gonna say their name, and they said that they gave me the impression that the tickets wasn't moving either. You know what I'm saying? So they said they finally starting to pick up, and I know when I go to fights, I don't get my ticket till I get to my hotel room off the plane. So that's a fact. I got somebody that's at the fight that told me that the tickets wasn't moving. And then he confirmed what I heard. They comp fight and they comp at every PBC event. These boxing events don't be, and that's why these boxing events don't be selling that good. And that's why Bob Arum he said, I don't know how Al Heyman is paying Pacquiao a $20 million purse. I don't even know how they getting this money. It got to be TV money. It got to be TV money. Day before and day of the fight is the biggest pickup. At the end of the day, Floyd Mayweather's fight, his shit sell out. You know what I'm saying? This is California. They comped 5,000 tickets. You know what comp mean? That mean they gave away 5,000 tickets. That's a quarter of the capacity. The Staples Center is a 20,000 seat capacity. I'm not sure what it is for a boxing event. And then that's more than a quarter of capacity because they not renting the whole arena out. The whole arena won't be rented out. They probably rent out the mid bowl to the lower. So the whole arena not sold out. So in actuality, they might have very well comp 40%, and I'm just giving an estimate. 5,000, and they can comp some more. They very well may have gave away 40% of the arena that they're gonna be using. They gave away 40, and I told you that when I go to PBC events, bro, they be giving away tickets out. Dog. They not boxing. At the end, that's why people don't understand how Al Heyman is paying these dudes like this. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand. I don't get it. Because when they say Errol Spence and Lamar Peterson sold 15,000, dude, they comped a lot of those tickets. Go back to when Eddie Hearn was talking to Fred about what Deontay Wilder really sold. Eddie Hearn probably was speaking facts. They comped a lot of those tickets. Tyson Fury, they said, oh, he sold 7,000. They only sold 1,900 tickets. The rest was comped. So over 5,000 tickets was comped. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was somewhere and I was handling some business, and my man was like, "Yeah, man, there's a place next door, whoop de whoop. I don't know how they been open for a year and they ain't been open, and I figured out they down there breaking down bowls. They breaking bowls down. You know what I'm saying?" He said, "Yeah, they over there. I figured out they down there breaking bowls." At the end of the day, something fishy about Al Heyman and his business. Either he got some great investors or some real deep pockets, but at some point in time, shit gonna shake. Shit gonna shake. At some point in time, somebody gonna want to return on their money. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be the casino. Somehow they washing money. To give away probably 40% of the space that you're using, and I know it ain't a lot because I just talked to somebody yesterday. The casinos, what casinos in LA? There's some casinos, some major casinos in LA. Real talk. That's real shit. Where is this money coming from? Crazy though, but they getting a crazy discount on the venues though. Oh, he said they comp through the casinos. True. That is true. They comp a ton of rooms. I know that from like Motor City. They comp in Detroit. They comp a ton of rooms, and if you play for an hour, you get a free room or a free weekend. That's facts. Yup. That he's speaking facts. Shaw 702. He right. They comp through the casinos. That's a fact. So they comping a ton. That's a ton of tickets to comp. But Canelo, it looked like Canelo comp 5,000 for his seats. Boxing ain't booming like people believe it is. It ain't. Canelo fought at Madison Square Garden. Didn't comp. They had 6,000 tickets left. The day before Rocky Field, and all of a sudden it sold out. They gave them away. Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor didn't sell out. He said they make their money back from the players and the tables. Salute. He said some VIP class play $1 million in hand. Which AMC in Vegas is showing the fight? I ain't sure. You can go to Fandango. I use Fandango. I buy my ticket. So with Fandango, at least where I'm at, with Fandango, if you don't, you can cancel your ticket right into the point of the event about to start. But I'll check out for you. Give me a minute. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on. I'm gonna see right now. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna tell you right now what's showing it, but it's $20 plus tax, 22. Hold on, 22.50 where I'm at. I'm trying to change the location. Oh, here we go. Give me 1 minute. It says Las Vegas. It is the Century Orleans 18 XD and XD, Century 18 Sam's Town, Century 16 Santa Fe, Station XD. That's it. So you got three. You got three that's showing. You got three that's showing it in Vegas. It's the Century 16 Santa Fe Station in XD, Century 18 Sam's Town, and Century Orleans 18 XD. So yeah. Yep. So yeah, you got three places. Whoever asked. You see what Freddie Rose said? No, I ain't see it. So yeah, you can. That was Adam tickets. So you can do. I use Fandango because I can, like, if I don't want to go, I could just cancel it. But yeah, I'm going to the Imagine. I gotta pay for parking like $5 That fucking suck, but hey, it's $5. Eddie Sports Money. That's a lot of tickets. Yeah, that's a lot of tickets. That's a lot of tickets to comp before a fight. And then they purses is $2 million a piece. So a lot of people saying it's a 50-50 split, but Errol Spence might get more money on the back end. Remember, Canelo pay-per-view was like 2.5, and Golovkin's getting 2.5, Canelo's getting 3. He said, these boxers nowadays want to be celebrity posers, excuse me, that's what he meant, but not the people's champ. He said Spence has to fight Crawford, and the winner gets Manny, and that was today in the interview behind the gloves. That's a whole lot. Bushido Boxer salute, Cheddar Chef salute. Yeah, man, at the end of the day, Manny Pacquiao got to come out and say it. At the end of the day, we can hope to pray that Pacquiao comes to the ring Saturday and tell Errol Spence you got to fight Crawford and not fight you. If Manny Pacquiao do that, I have a newfound respect for him. But for this fight as well, like I said, Shawn Porter got to counter. If he can get inside Errol Spence's reach, which is he getting past that jab, he can be victorious. But if these ticket comps is any level of indication how the pay-per-view gonna be, I don't expect to hear a pay-per-view number come from Coppinger. I expect that pay-per-view number to come from Dan Rayfield, Stevie Kim. This pay-per-view, at the end of the day, people saying it's a big pay-per-view and this and that. Honestly, they did a solid job promoting this fight, but at the end of the day, I don't know how it's gonna do, to be honest. Shawn Porter ain't a pay-per-view fighter, and quite frankly, Errol Spence not either. Whoever get Manny the biggest payday, he will fight. Basically, that's Floyd Mayweather right now. CA, do you think Canelo could make more money with PBC than he does with his own? Probably. I don't know. $35 million a fight. That's a hell of a guarantee. That's a hell of a guarantee. That's a hell of a guarantee. 35 million per fight. Do you want to play with the church's money? He fight 2 times a year. He's 70 million in his bag. You go to PBC. He fight Errol Spence. He can get that. Ricky said 200K. He can get that. Man, if I'm guaranteed 35, I don't know. It ain't no telling what other money he getting too. He might be getting the Mexican TV money. Canelo might be getting it in. Hold on. Canelo might be getting it in. Yeah, I heard Gary Russell gonna be fighting this mandatory that just came in. That one guy that fought I can't remember. He fought the other little Dominican Cuban guy. He was nice. I can't pronounce that nigga name. I don't even know how I don't even know how he typed it to me. I can't pronounce that shit. And no, it's a big pay per view. When my friend asked me, aka the boxing guy, about the fight. So far, nobody asked me about Spence and Porter. Yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But for Shawn gotta just throw punches and bunches. That's what I would do. Shawn gotta do. Shawn gotta keep Errol Spence off cue. I want Shawn to win bad. I'm tired. And people say, "Oh, why you hate Errol?" I don't. I just don't like the way I never liked the dude to start off with. Let me just say, I thought he was overrated. All right. Then he started. He started improving. When he beat Lamont Peterson, I was like, you know what? I'll give him more credit. I'll give him credit. But my whole problem with it was, and I did a video. I said, if when Errol Spence get in a position, is he gonna be like? Is he gonna be a people's champion? And I can't find that video. I might have deleted it. But is he gonna be a people's champion, or is he gonna be a guy that continues the tradition of, oh, you gotta earn your way, 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 just trouble. And people who remember that video I did like maybe 2-3 years ago, Errol Spence, we seen the question is, he more like Keith Thurman, he more like Shawn Porter, he more like Andre Berto. He ducked. At the end of the day, come on. He ducked. He ducked. He ducked. The very same people you can't you gotta with me, you gotta for me, you gotta be 100. With me, you gotta keep it 100. Right? If you crying and you bitch complaining, oh, they don't want to fight me, don't want to fight me. Then somebody want to fight you. All of a sudden, oh, he got to wait his turn, or who is he? I wash my hands with him. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, oh, I'm free smoke. I want all the smoke. And at the end of the day, when it came down to it, when I heard it through the grapevine that he wasn't as big as bad as he seemed. And I don't know why people don't see it. Checkers not chess. Oh, I want the easy belt. Oh, who was Terrence? Oh, he told Crawford to get a belt. Oh, now we don't acknowledge the WBO belt. It is what it is. He said I can find the video. All right, find it. Send it to me. I'll put it in the chat. He switched up. He switched up. People don't want to admit it. Nobody want to admit it. But he switched up. He went from fighter that want to fight everybody to I want this fight. He a clout chaser too. Oh, Canelo. Well, if you feeling froggy, jump and fight Canelo. We know he gonna get his ass beat by Canelo. It's so much. It's so much hypocrisy. Yeah, King Tugger. Yeah, that's his name. Tugger Songa Haka Huki Haka Haka. Yeah, fighting that guy. You know what I'm saying? He switched up. He switched up, man. It ain't like he just you ain't see the pattern. I can tell you the timeline. Got the call. Oh yeah, I heard. You won't believe this. Derrick James don't think Errol Spence ready for Terrence Crawford. Bam. Floyd Mayweather say Crawford Spence ain't happening. Bam. He go on the talk show and say checkers not chess. Oh, this and that and this and that. All right. Right there. That was your timeline. It was the same day. The same day he switched up. 704 Joe. Salute. Come on, man. People trying to make see, oh, you a hater. You niggas don't hate for no reason. Niggas don't hate for no reason. Shit just don't happen for no reason. Usually it's exceptions to the rule, but shit don't happen for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact he switched up. It's a fact. It's a fact that he said Terrence Crawford gonna be a tough fight a long time ago. It's a fact that he was being dug by Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter. They have formed an alliance to freeze Errol Spence out. That's fact. Now that somebody want to fight him, all of a sudden, no, I want. Come on, man. Come on. Just keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. I said if Spence knocked out Porter, he'll be my fighter of the year as long as Andy Ruiz didn't beat AJ or knock out AJ again. I said that already. I've already said that. I said if Errol Spence beat Shawn Porter, knock him out in spectacular fashion, he my fighter of the year unless Andy Ruiz beats AJ in spectacular fashion again. I've said it. I have no problem giving him credit. I'm not nigga like, oh, Shawn Porter gonna beat his ass and Shawn Porter gonna do this, and then come Saturday, Sunday morning, oh, Errol Spence cheated. Shawn Porter wasn't that good. I don't roll like that. Mr. Dexter, salute. I don't roll like that. When I make my boxing synopsis and I break down my fight, it is no personal feelings. I pick Errol Spence. If you ain't seen the breakdown video, I pick Errol Spence to knock him out in the 11th round. There's no secret. There's no secret. I pick Errol Spence to win in 11. But let's keep it real. He flawed. First it was, oh, Keith Thurman. Oh, when Keith Thurman come back, nobody gonna talk about Bud. Keith Thurman came back and lost. Now it's Manny Pacquiao. It is what it is. It is what it is. People that's gonna be riding with Errol Spence to the end. They gonna act like I'm lying. I pull up videos, I put up receipts, I put up sound clips, everything. I don't have to lie. What would you think of Porter if he knocked Spence out? Number one guy in the division, probably. I identify Errol Spence as the number one welterweight. He been there the longest. You know what I'm saying? He passed the eye test, Flame on 24. I never not gave the nigga his credit, but at the end of the day, this nigga 29. Like, nigga, why not fight Crawford now? Why we gotta wait for you to age him out? Yeah, I seen Dennis Douglas run up on him. They lucky Unc wasn't there. Unc hot right now. Unc hot because he touched up Uzatagi. Y'all luck Dennis Douglas. Lucky Unc ain't there. I fuck with Dennis Douglas though. That's my guy. I like Dennis Douglas. They lucky Unc wasn't there. Unc would have touched Douglas up. Talking shit. I fuck with Mama's boy though. I'm gonna tell you something I got earlier, right? Something that was sent to me earlier. Hold on. Hold on. This is what I got earlier. Hold on. All right, I didn't even see this. I got this earlier. I'm reading some of this shit. So this was sent to me. Another thing I heard is that PBC is not planning to let anyone go fight at ESPN. Why do you think they're keeping their welterweights busy? They don't want none of their welterweights going and fighting Crawford unless is someone they know would win. That's what I got, but that wasn't what I was looking for. Flame on 24. With $2 million guaranteed for Spencer Porter Purse, do you think they making more than Bud? If not, shouldn't Spence fight 50-50? No, Errol Spence, appreciate the super. Errol Spence get a promotional cut. And he gonna get pay-per-view revenue. He may get the lion's share of the pay-per-view revenue. Remember, Canelo guarantee versus Triple G one time was $3 million, and Triple G guarantee was $2 million, but they took home a lot more. They did like 1 point something pay-per-view. Just because the guarantee is equal, it don't mean the split equal. You feel me? So just because the guarantee equal, it don't mean the split equal. You know what I mean? See, just because it's 2 million, 2 million, it don't mean they gonna split the pay-per-view revenue down the middle. It don't mean they gonna split the pay-per-view revenue down the middle. It just don't mean that. Errol Spence could be getting, or let's say 100% of the revenue that they gonna split. Obviously, they don't get all the pay-per-view revenue. I don't know what the percentage they get, but let's say they do 500,000, right? And out of the 500,000 pay-per-view they get, it's 80. Let's just say $80. Let's say they split. Let's say they split an average $40 of the paper. $40 out of 80 is what the fighters split. I don't know what it is. I think Errol Spence will get maybe somewhere $25 per 40, and Shawn will keep the 15. So Errol will probably, I'm just trying to get y'all split. Errol will probably bring home 25 and Shawn will bring around 15. This ain't no 50-50 revenue split. I don't know what the cuts is. I'm just speaking hype. I don't know what they cuts is. I don't know nothing about what they cut is, or what they money on the dollar is. You know. But it was something else that was told to me. But so yeah, so it's about, at this point it's, I don't think it's a 50-50, but hey, people just say what they want to say. People get in the business of, oh, Crawford don't deserve 50-50 or this and that. It is what it is. I'm not getting in the business of that. 50-50, 60-40, 70-30. At the end of the day, when niggas get to talking about ain't no 50-50 or ain't this and that, or if he, when they say that, that just tells me that they scared they gonna lose. Seriously. When people get to talk about money, they scared they gonna lose. You ain't never heard Errol Spence say, "Oh, I want 50-50 versus Keith Thurman," or "I want 50, or I want 60-40 versus Keith Thurman," or "I want 60-40 versus Shawn Porter," or "I want 60-40 versus Pacquiao," or "I want 60-40 versus Danny Garcia," or "I want 70-30 versus Dennis Yugas." You ain't never heard that nigga say that shit like that. You ain't never heard him say, "I'm speaking facts." Your boy speaking facts. I'm speaking facts. But when it come to Bud, oh, I want 60-40. Now it's a 50. The nigga, I'm telling you what's being told to me. I'm telling you what's being told. The nigga is scared of the nigga. I'm just telling y'all facts. The nigga is scared he gonna lose. The coach don't believe he gonna win. I'm telling y'all these are facts. The very same niggas that's speaking to y'all on YouTube, these the niggas that told me the shit. I swear to God. The very same niggas that's telling you Earl is immaculate. Earl is perfect. Earl can be. These is the niggas that told me the shit. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm telling y'all the truth. The very same niggas that's telling y'all they fake, bruh. They fake as hell, and I hate even bringing niggas up. The niggas is lying. The niggas is lying, bro. The very same niggas y'all listening to. Oh, Errol can beat Canelo. And Errol, these niggas is the niggas that told me to begin with. I'm telling you, bro. The coach said he didn't think the nigga was ready. I swear to God. They said Derrick James didn't say the nigga. Derrick James don't believe he can win, bro. Derrick James don't believe he can win. Derrick James don't believe he can win, bruh. Listen to y'all talk about Bud. Derrick James said the nigga he wasn't ready, bruh. Derrick James, nigga. Derrick James said he wasn't ready, bruh. Derrick James said it, bruh. He said that shit before. I think it was before Floyd came out and said, almost a year to this day, bruh. Or a year to this month. Almost October, dude. When I first heard that shit, I was like, for real? That changed my whole perspective on it. And then Floyd came out and said, "Oh, we're not doing that fight right now." Let that sink in for a minute, dog. The coach said it, bruh. The coach. I ain't got no reason to lie on this motherfucker, bruh. The coach, they said the coach, and then when I heard the coach say it, and then not too long after that, they had a press conference for Charlo and Corba. It was supposed to be Charlo, Willie Monroe, and Charlo and Harrison, right? And they asked the nigga from the boxing voice, asked him about Terrence Crawford, and Derrick James was like, "We got so many great fights over here at PBC. We don't have to fight Terrence Crawford." I'm paraphrasing. We don't have to fight him. We got Danny Garcia. We got Shawn Porter. We got this guy, that guy. I was like, yeah, them niggas fake as hell. Last year, almost to this day, the month of October almost, the coach said he didn't think he could win. He wasn't ready. So all that false confidence they got, oh, he this good and he beat up Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you, if PBC felt like they had the soldier that could carry out that mission, dog, they would have carried out the mission. This is facts. This is facts. And some of the shit I heard yesterday and I can't relay, dude, man, if I can tell you niggas some of the shit that I heard about some people in the boxing industry, bro, dude, man, you wouldn't look at this shit the same. You wouldn't look at the same. You won't look at the same. You notice y'all see Adrian Broner out there this weekend. The fact is, from several different people that don't know each other, as far as I know, have all told me the same thing, bruh. I hear shit from Premier Boxing Champion, shit from Top Rank, you name it, shit from the Zone, all this shit, bruh. And the consensus feeling is they don't think none of their welterweights can beat Terrence Crawford, despite what they saying, bruh. They don't feel like they can beat him. They don't. I don't want to make it about him. This Errol Spence time and Shawn Porter time, but it's a fact. I'm trying to find out this one part. Somebody said, "Give me a minute. Give me 1 minute. Hold on, 1 second. Hold on. This is what they sent me, right? It said, Pacquiao used to dominate Shawn in sparring, but we all know sparring don't mean nothing. I think from there was that Pacquiao got the idea he could beat Keith, also because Keith didn't fight good on his last fight. When he said Crawford is not in Errol's plans, he is going to wait until Crawford gets old. So they're trying to age Terrence Crawford out. Yeah, shout out to Carissa. So they're gonna try to age Crawford out. So, like I said, I ain't got no reason to lie about these things, man. So he ain't gonna get a chance to clean out 147. They don't want no smoke. And then I heard Errol Spence said he gonna fight Crawford in 2021 now. So somebody sent me an interview where he said he gonna fight Crawford in 2021. Crawford and Future Ortiz not ready yet. That's down the line shit. That might be 2022. That kid not ready yet. But nobody want to believe it though. Nobody want to believe about Errol Spence. So it is what it is, dog. At the end of the day, I just want to see the best fight the best. But when it come to black fighters, you notice they don't be in a rush to make black fights. They don't. They don't. When it come to any fighter that got melanin in their skin, you want to go back to Lopez and like Fat Joe say, Latinos are black people. They don't. A lot of Latinos don't want to embrace that. As far as the Puerto Ricans and stuff, the island people, they black. Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, and Cubans and Dominicans, them motherfuckers came from Africa too. They came from Africa too. They just got dropped off on the island instead of the United States. These are facts. Darnell, salute. These are facts. Go back. They didn't want to make Lopez and Gamboa. They Bob Arum did not want to make that fight, and Lopez lost twice to Salido. Them facts. Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. Did they go out their way to make that fight? No. Had it been Canelo, look, Canelo and Chavez got made. Canelo and Chavez got made before a lot of these fights got made. I thought I'd never see that fight made, but it got made. They not trying to give you no tier 1 black fights. Have Floyd Mayweather identified as building his profile up off the black customer and the black dollar, then you get more fights. You get more black and black fights. But since Floyd Mayweather feel like the Latino community or the Hispanic community built his profile up, guess what? Why Errol Spence fighting in California then? He trying to build up a Mexican following. It's already good. He from Texas. He trying to build up a Mexican following. That's what it boiled down to. It's the Floyd Mayweather effect. They trying to build their fighters up off of Mexicans. Had this been Marquez Barrera, Morales, or had they been all Mexican at the welterweight division, all them motherfuckers would have fought each other 2 or 3 times by now. You had one face, one name, one champion at the welterweight division. Had these niggas been all Hispanics, a couple Puerto Ricans, had you had Cotto, Marquez, Barrera, I'm just throwing some names out, Barrera, Camacho, Chavez, Duran, had you had Benitez, had you, all the motherfuckers would have fought each other 20 times, no matter what it was. Come on. Oh, we can put Morales and Barrera on in San Antonio. It's going to sell out, Holmes. Al Heyman would have ran his ass over there. They would have made them fights happen. Ain't no fucking marinade when it comes to Mexicans. Because they know that dollar going to be there then. Munguia and Canelo ain't going to marinate too much longer. It ain't going to marinate like Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather, or it's not going to marinate. Come on, man. That shit ain't going to marinate like that, bro. That shit, they going to make that shit happen. Only when it come to niggas they got this skin color. Only when it come to us and boxing, we gotta wait. Name me a time they did a fight for you. Name me a time they did a fight for us. Name me. A tip top prime fight for us. Name me. I can't even fucking remember. When the last time they gave us a Tommy Hearns and Duran, 2 niggas under 30 on the top of their games? When the last time we got that? When the last time we got that? Come on. When the last time we had some shit like at Caesar's Palace with Hagler and Hearns? When? Hurd and J-Rock ain't on that level. That wasn't even no good fight. That was a one-sided ass whooping. You go around the corner. I go around the corner right now with this camera, and I won't find 5 people in my neighborhood who know who neither one of them is. Name me the last time we had a pay-per-view event that they went out their way to make. They couldn't even make Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. It was $50 fucking million on the table for Anthony Joshua. $50. Roy and Tony was a good fight, but it wasn't. I give you that, but it wasn't. Name us when we had an event for us. An event. Don't. Don't. We don't have no event. Mayweather Zab, no. And Crawford and Errol Spence would be the pinnacle of black boxing. That should top off this decade. It should. I'm not saying it would be Hearns and Leonard or Hearns, but for us hardcore fans, that'll be for us. They ain't gonna do that shit. They ain't gonna do that shit, man. You notice, watch, they marinate every black fight they can get. Zab Judah and Floyd Mayweather, Baltimore beat Zab. Floyd beat Baltimore. Baltimore came back and fought Zab. Holyfield and Tyson. Holyfield was past his prime, and so was Tyson. But I get it. That fight didn't happen on time because Tyson went to jail. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Errol Spence and his team know that, or I don't even think Terrence Crawford and his team understand the importance of that fight. But had they been Canelo Alvarez and I don't know, another Hispanic fighter, a Jaime Munguia, they gonna make that fight happen. Watch. That fight gonna happen at its pinnacle. That fight gonna happen at its pinnacle. They ain't never in a rush to make no big fights for us. Never. Tyson lost. Yeah, he lost to Douglas. My bad. And then Vanner came back and beat Douglas. Then it's supposed to happen again. And then I think Tyson went to jail. Yep, you're exactly right. Gervonta Tank Davis is a joke. He need to delete his Twitter. He need to be deleted from Earth. I'm sorry. He is a joke. Floyd Mayweather's a joke. You calling other fighters to tell them to stop picking on motherfuckers. Man, come on, man. Come on. This is softer than the NFL. This is softer than the NFL, bruh. This is softer than the NFL. These are facts. This is softer than the NFL. But let me talk about this fight card, man. Give me 1 minute. Let me pull it up. And get y'all on y'all way. Get me on my way. Because I'm going to upload the rest of the videos I done for today. I'm going to lay my black ass down. This nigga Miles already laid down. This nigga he be living his best life. I wish I had this nigga life. Eat, sleep, shit, and fart, and live his best life. All right. Let me look at this event. Yeah, let me see. Let me see who all fighting on this event. Joey Spencer, the second fight. Leon Lawson, the third. He the sixth fight. He 11-0. That's the Darrell's, I think, nephew or cousin. Leon Lawson is the Darrell's nephew or cousin. He 3-0. That motherfucker like 6'3", too. He tall little motherfucker. He 11-0. He fight Alan Zalala. I'm sorry if I butchered his name. Other than that, I don't see Fabian Madonna little brother fighting. He lost though. Let me see who he lost to real quick. Cause I seen him fight. I missed him fight the Barclays. He lost his last fight. I missed him at the Barclays Center 1 year. He lost to Yader Pereira, unanimous decision. So this is the comeback fight. So he on the card. Guerrero, he on the card. He almost on the televised portion. He fighting Gerald Thomas. He 14-1-1. And then we get to the good shit. Lopez and Josito Lopez and John Molina Jr. He said it's not Tank fault. Yes, it is. It is Tank fault. Tank don't want to fight nobody, bruh. He don't. He don't want to fight nobody. I really don't know how this fight gonna go. This is actually a good fight. I'm looking forward to see. He said, "What about Ward and Dog?" I mean a high level. I mean a pay-per-view version fight. That's what I mean. A fight that's gonna be pay-per-view. We got a lot of good Dawsons and Wards and Harrison and Charlo and Hurd and Williams and Hurd and Lara and Shawn Porter, Keith Thurman. You got a lot of those type of mid-level fights. I mean, like a younger version of Shane and Sugar Shane Mosley. I mean, a fight that's like an event. I'm like an event. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford for us would be an event. It's an event. Tell me it wouldn't be. That's an event. That's an event. But they don't want it. But if I had to pick, I know Molina had a back injury. He didn't fight Lippiets. Oh man. I don't even know who to go in this fight. This could be a war. This could be a real war. Oh, what's going on, Mr. Betts? He says, salute home, appreciate all the insight. Yeah, appreciate the super chat family. Shit. I don't know where to go on this one. Oh man, this is a tough one. I don't know, man. There ain't too many fights that I can look at and say I legitimately think this can go either way. Molina coming, I believe he coming off a loss to Omar Figueroa. Lopez coming off a loss to Keith Thurman. I'm gonna pick Josito Lopez because he fought this year, and I think he's a fresher fighter. I'll pick Lopez in maybe a late stoppage, close decision. I'm gonna pick Lopez. Molina ain't fought since. I don't think Molina's fought since losing to Figueroa. Yup, and that was in February. So they both fought this year. I'm gonna go with Lopez. Molina could win. I'm gonna go with Lopez. I think Lopez is a better fighter. I think Lopez is a better fighter. I do. But like I said, I'm confused. I wouldn't take my advice on that one. Barrios fighting. I don't know the Russian dude he fighting, so I like Barrios. I'll be pulling for him. I don't have no knowledge of that dude. I looked at when the fight was made. He decorated amateur, 7 fights, pushing him far hard. I know Barrios started off like at 122 or 126. I'm a big Barrios fan. I might be in the minority. I like the way he fight. Anthony Durrell and Benavidez. I was watching Dwyer. He said this was a 10-1. Now check this out. You could put a parlay together of Shawn Porter beating Errol Spence, right? Durrell beating Benavidez. The Detroit Lions beating the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Saints beating the Cowboys. You could bet $100 on that parlay. Guess how much you'll get back? If all that happened, guess how much you'll get back? Once again, I'll repeat it. The Lions beat the Chiefs this weekend, which is a stretch. Shawn Porter beating Errol Spence, which is a stretch. Durrell beating Benavidez, which ain't too much a stretch to me. I think that's one of the closer things that can happen. And the Saints beating the Cowboys this weekend. You bet $100, you get $35K back if that parlay hit. If all those things happen this weekend, you bet $100, you will be $35,000 richer. They ain't got no point spread, straight up wins. Straight up wins. If all them things happen, $100 get you $35,000. If all them motherfucking things happen, and the most likely to happen is, to me, is the Saints beating the Cowboys and Durrell beating Benavidez. The rest of that shit, if all that shit do happen and I don't bet that $100, I'll be sick as hell. And my man's bet it too. I mean, it's only $100. Imagine waking up and all that shit happen. You got 35,000 sitting on your parlay slip. That's crazy. You can get about 3 houses in Detroit with 35 grand, and with 5,000 left over. That's a damn near impossible. But for $100, shit. Woo, man. But I can see Durrell beating Benavidez. I can. Benavidez, he an aggressive fighter. But one thing Anthony Dirrell do, he can punch with Benavidez. I can see Benavidez getting knocked out. I can see Dirrell getting beat. I can't really see Dirrell getting knocked out, but Benavidez is a monster. But this would be the most talented fighter he'd be fighting, the biggest puncher. Now Dirrell didn't look good versus Uterman. He don't look like he had the legs that he once had. But if Dirrell, he could turn back the hands in time and go back to the guy who I thought beat Sakia Bika in the first fight. Think about this. Dirrell fought Sakia Bika twice, Badu Jack. He's fought, the competition level isn't even close. He's fought Bika, he fought Jack, he fought Truex, stopped Truex, he fought Dennis Duggan to a technical decision. He fought Albion Uterman. But one thing about it, though, that make me favor Benavidez is Dirrell was talking about retirement. You know, I asked him in New York when I was out there for the Golovkin and Danny Jacobs fight at the airport. We was on the same flight. And I asked him, I say, shit, what about you fighting Callum Smith? And he didn't sound too confident about that. And I asked him about his fight with I asked the trainer about fighting Benavidez. And he said they got a tough test. So I heard he fight Nigel Benn. That shit crazy, man. I thought that was a joke. But I really think this can go either way. I slightly favor Benavidez because he's the house fighter. But to me, Benavidez got a lot of holes in his game. You know what I'm saying? He fixed his conditioning with Alex Ariza, but he was getting beat up by Garville. And I think Dirrell can do some good things, man. Dirrell is a seek and destroy fighter, so Dirrell got to punch with Benavidez. I think this could be a knockout for Dirrell. I think this could be a knockout. I don't know if he can stop Dirrell, but Dirrell getting older. He had cancer too, as Danny Jacobs did. But I favor Benavidez because he's a younger, fresher guy. But Benavidez is win, lose, or draw. I believe Benavidez will get a lot better from this fight. He needs this type of fight to build towards a Caleb Plant, a Callum Smith, or a potential Billy Joe Saunders unification. So this is vital. You know what I'm saying? That's a vital fight. But Dirrell is a world champion. You know what I'm saying? He fought the better competition. I think he got the faster. I think he got fast hands. Once he had faster hands than what he got. But I think he's a better, bigger puncher here. And he not like his brother. You know what I'm saying? He don't move a lot. He right there to be in the pocket to get hit. But just looking at that Uterman fight, he just don't have the legs no more. And I look for Benavidez to have the legs. And I look for Benavidez to be that guy. So I like Benavidez to win a decision. I think I picked. But it's gonna be a good fight. So the whole televised fight card is a good card. Keith Thurman had a good card too with Pacquiao, but when Molina pulled out, it kind of slowed things up, man. But I ain't gonna talk about Benavidez in that, man. But I have my suspicions. But like they said, Paulie said everybody on it, man. But it is what it is. Yeah, but shit, 35K. I'm like, damn, nigga. Like shit. He said, I'm gonna bet that shit. Man, he hit that bitch. He about to be really doing the funky Watusi. But y'all got any questions? If not, I'm gonna get out of here. Me and Miles got naps. He already getting his nap in. Lucky ass. Eubanks destroyed Uterman in 3 rounds. Dirrell should have. Yeah, I thought Dirrell should have handled him easy. He didn't. Styles make fights, but I figured that he would have beat him. Never know. That surprised me, but I expect Benavidez to get the job done. But this ain't gonna be no Jalen Love shit. I think it was a bravada. Whatever you call it, bravada is the bet. Bravada, the betting site. Yeah, Benavidez, he should get it done. Hey, you agree with me? Gary Russell versus Tank could do 20,000 the Wizards Arena. Yeah, it probably could, but it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. They can probably fill up the Barclays Center. Yeah. The boys had a first round knockout like an hour ago. Ricky E said. Lippy sparked his replacement. Yeah, that nigga had his chin up the whole night too. His replacement. That's Pacquiao, homeboy. Bravada. I think the bet is on Bravada. With Bravada, whatever that damn site is. Is the boys ready for Brazil? Yeah, he can beat Brazil ass. He can beat Brazil. That'd be a nice fight. Brazil chilling though. I can't believe Brazil showed this fight face again. I just know both did over 10K in DMV, so yeah. Lopez, good step up fight for Boots. If he look good. Oh yeah, that's a great step up. Bovada, whatever it's called. Bovada, tomato. And that Packers and Eagles game was good as hell last night, man. That should have been a Monday night game. I watched that whole game. That's really an anomaly for Thursday night games. But old Walker to him came back. Yeah. Alshon Jeffrey should have sat yesterday out. That motherfucker. Him and Jimmy Graham look like grandpas out there trying to catch the ball. Warren said Lopez and Valdez both turned down contracts, so he'll unify with Gary early next year. Hope Gary get that. We'll see. He talking about moving up too. Valdez, Warren tend to be a good fight. He comes straight forward. Yeah, probably like JoJo Diaz. No, Brazil was on PBC on Fox. Yep. How about Effie and Du Bois? Du Bois will kill Effie and Jabboy right now. Effie and Jabboy need to get back to the drawing board after that fight he just had. That Turkish guy arguably beat him. Cowboys should get the dub on Sunday at 4-0. We'll see. Teddy Trouble Water. My boy Teddy Trouble Water. All the Saints go marching in. Oh, if Earl Spence and the Cowboys lose this weekend, oh, we throwing a party, man. We popping that bubbly. We popping that good shit. What we drinking on? 1738? What we drinking on? Henny XO? What we drinking on? What we drinking on? What we drinking on? We putting on some Ciroc? He said my Eagles back on. Yeah, we threw y'all off the train track. You know, y'all can get back on that motherfucker. Now y'all know how to rawr, the Lions do. Rawr, we run on these niggas. We probably about to get the shit beat out of us Sunday. We about to be like the nigga off of How High. Remember the Market Buddha? He was on fire and got hit by a bus. My homeboy probably about to light our ass up. Boy, man, my homeboy about to probably come here and put an air attack on our ass. And if we got turf, we need to open that dome up. We all know we ain't got a retractable roof. We need to open that bitch up and let some rain come in. Just cut the whole roof off before Sunday. Man, I hate when the Lions play guys I like. See, I like Walker to him too, but we had to beat Walker to him. When I ain't paying attention to Darnell comment. We'll talk about Walker to him. Walker to him got back on track. I'm glad he got on track on the Packers. Pound for pound. Oh, Walker to him. My homeboy about to come in Detroit. Hey man, if anybody know what hotel my homeboy stay in, let me know. We gonna send him some of that. We gonna send him some special fish up there or some shit. Food poison his ass or some shit. We gonna do like what's that one movie with Damon Wayans? He was a star player for like the Jazz and the Celtics fans. Was it Celtic Pride? The Celtic fans kidnapped his ass. We got to kidnap motherfucking my homeboy. For real. He said Sporting Book AG is another betting site too. Oh, I'm gonna check that out. We got to take my homeboy like they did Damon Wayans and Celtic Pride. Real talk. We gonna have to take that motherfucking and hold that nigga in the basement somewhere, tie his ass up. Who the fucking Chiefs backup quarterback like Chad Henne or some shit like that? Stafford better come through. Yeah. Shit. You got a better chance on Donald Trump turning black by Sunday. Man, you get that 35,000. Just send your boy 500. T-Bud will whoop long ass too. Yeah, no doubt. 160 yards is all true. Dog, nigga. We playing my homeboy. We gonna need 760 yards out of him. The Fire Boys came fuck with the good. Man, y'all ain't shit. Y'all niggas beat the Dolphins, nigga. And if y'all beat the Saints, they ain't got their starting quarterback. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. When y'all play somebody real, let me know. We play all this season. I hope we fuck y'all up. Yeah, Loma did say he's better than him. There ain't really that many good weekend games. There's some straight games this weekend, but I might start my fantasy lineups a little bit. Where are the Dolphins fans at? Corey Lee channel. Go to Corey Lee Boxing. He a Dolphins fan. The motherfucking DMV got some of the most disloyal fans ever, bro. They ain't no loyal to none of they motherfucking fans. For real. The Chargers play the Dolphins this weekend. You know you gotta fire up Keenan Allen and Phillip Rivers. Shit, and Austin Eckler. I fired all three of them motherfuckers up this weekend. Keenan Allen about to have like 50 points. I got me a little Jared Goff in there too. They playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sorry to my nigga Quan. But I fired up the Tampa Bay. I fired up Jared Goff and Todd Gurley old ass. He better crank that old ass arthritis knee up. He better put some icy hot on that knee this weekend. USC or Washington. Is USC on their third quarterback? I'm going Washington. I don't even know who on Washington this year. Michigan ain't no Cowboy nation. I don't know one Cowboy fan, bro. No one Cowboy fan. None. Upper Peninsula is like Green Bay Packer land. That's it. But don't nobody go to no fucking Upper Peninsula. I know I don't. Shit, I'd be the only black thing up there. Other than that college that's up there. What's that college up there? Might go to no California Golden Bears looking good this year. Dark horse team. They just beat somebody the other night too, California. Y'all ain't, yeah, I ain't worried about no Pac-12 team, bro. It's gonna be the Alabama invitation. I'm with Alabama, LSU, Oklahoma be there in the end. Probably always there. Them the only three teams I think gonna win this year. Alabama, LSU, maybe Oklahoma ain't gonna win shit. Alabama, LSU. Jake from State Farm. Jake Fromm garbage as fuck. Ohio State too. Fuck them niggas though. But yeah, Ohio State, they'll be in the mix too. Other than that, I ain't worried about nobody. Clemson, yeah, Clemson. My bad. I'll be forgetting about them. Clemson, Whole State, Alabama, LSU. To be honest, I'm more impressed with LSU so far. Joe Burrow's out there throwing that thing, ain't he? Joe Burrow's out there doing the woo. I like that. I like Texas too, though. They like with Oklahoma, Texas. You know, they in the same class. You know, then maybe your Pac-12 team or somebody in there. Notre Dame, Georgia. Them the tier 2 motherfuckers. UGA, I just don't believe in their quarterback. Their quarterbacks suck. Y'all got a real bus driver. Y'all let Justin Fields go for a bus driver. I just see LSU or Alabama coming out the SEC. I think two of them might make it though. But LSU and Alabama gonna be a game to beat. I might try to go to that shit. Where that shit at this year? Where that shit? Cause I ain't going to Michigan, Ohio State no more. That shit gonna be a massacre. I might go to if it's in Alabama. I might take a trip back down to Alabama. Where is it? It's in LSU this year. LSU, Alabama. I ain't been to Louisiana in a minute. Oh, it's in Alabama. I might have to slide. I might have to slide through Tuscaloosa and hit some of my homies up down there. I might have to slide down there to Tuscaloosa and see some of my homies down there in Birmingham and niggas down there in Montgomery. I might have to slide down to Tuscaloosa November 9th. I might have to slide down there. He said, I ain't going to Baton Rouge. I had an ex-girlfriend that lived in Baton Rouge. She thought I was about to move to Baton Rouge. Bullshit. 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 I ain't going down there. Bullshit. Not a chance. Little booty, all about 30 niggas with little booty fades. Yeah, Joe Burrows, Notre Dame. Then they just get their ass whooped. Fromm gonna hold that team back, bro. Alabama gonna come with it. Yeah, it's gonna be epic. That's gonna be a game for the ages. That might be the national championship right there, Alabama LSU. Yeah, y'all quarterback came from Ohio State. Y'all need to think Ohio State. Y'all could have ended up with Tate Marcel. Shagging out, get a shag in Alabama. The niggas wear a shag in Alabama. I thought that was a Dallas thing. USC, them fucking Pete Carroll leaving after they got them violations. What happened to them? Might see Wilder there, maybe. Yeah, that's right. Right before his fight. Yeah, let me get out of here, man. Yeah, my uncle stay in South Bend. Yup, I've been in South Bend before. It's straight. It's a few niggas there. But I appreciate y'all, man. We out.